It is not a dream. Just getting that out of the way. Chapter 2 Remix is not a dream, okay? Now, so far I don't have a lot of evidence, but the evidence that I do have is so strong that there's no possible way it's a dream, and that's the audio logs from Hope. Yes, we have audio logs. So, how in the world could it be a dream if we hear Hope talking to us? Or not us, but she's talking to Valeria, but still. How could we hear her talk to Valeria if it's a dream? So then how did we get here, Delta? You might be asking. And, this is gonna get a little complicated, so, get your thinking caps on, everyone. Let's go back to Chapter 4, Season 4 in particular, with Kato Thorne's time machine. So that time machine is what brought us to Chapter 1 OG. That makes sense, we just traveled back to the past. Well then, with Chapter 1 OG, at the end of that, we then strapped the time machine to the rocket which caused the Big Bang, to then bring us to the Chapter 5 map. And now, at the end of Chapter 5 Season 4, now it's just a concert, and now we're back on Chapter 2. However, at the end of that concert, we saw the Rift Butterfly. Now, something that the Rift Butterfly can do is, well, rift us to other places. So, here's my theory. I think that the Rift Butterfly is mad at us for messing up with the timeline back in Chapter 1 OG, and now brought us to a different reality where it's still the Chapter 2 map, but featuring Snoop Dogg, Eminem, and Ice Spice. And looks like it's about to storm pretty heavy over here, so if you guys hear some background noise, it's probably because it's storming out. So my theory is that instead of us being in Universe 0, which is the normal Fortnite universe, maybe we're in Universe like 10,496 or something like that. And it's just a different universe where we're on the Chapter 2 map. I think that makes the most amount of sense because the Rift Butterfly did show up multiple times in that live event. So why not just make the story go as like the butterfly just took us to a different reality? The Chapter 2 reality. Personally, I could believe this theory a lot more than the it's all just a dream theory, because, I mean, it's all just a dream is always just lazy writing. It's always lazy writing. I've not found a single person that does not think that. Now, some of you guys might be also suggesting, well, how are we gonna get to Chapter 6 then? Is the island gonna flip? Here's what I think is gonna happen. This season is going to update weekly, and we know at one point in this month, we're going to get to the flood season. Well, I theorize that Midas, or I guess in this case, Meowdus, but he is going to activate the device early, giving us to the flood season. And I think at this point in time, the last reality is going to show up with their alien spaceship, and they're going to try and either take the device, or the device is going to expose the 0 point, which would lead to the last reality coming in because they want to steal the 0 point. Well, also in game right now, we have Hope's audio logs talking about how Pandora's Box is not done just yet. So what if Pandora's Box has the 7 inside of it? I know, that sounds ridiculous, but the last time that we saw the 7 was in Chapter 3 Season 4, or was it Chapter 4 Season 1? But still, the last time we saw them was in the Chrome season when they all presumably died. So what if they were all just moved into Pandora's Box? This is a way that Epic Games could continue on the story while also making it at least somewhat resemble the old story. So here's my theory for the end of the season. Whenever Meowdus activates the device, the last reality will come by. Whether it's because of the 0 point, whether it's because of the device, or whether it's because of Pandora's Box, the last reality should be coming back just to get some power or something like that. Well, Pandora's Box will then release the 7, and the 7 will be like, hang on, we've done this before, let's go ahead and activate, the Flip the Island initiative, causing the island to flip. The reason why I'm leaning heavy on this theory is because the Chapter 3 map is currently in the files. Epic Games re-added it to the game at the end of Chapter 5 Season 4. So, in my opinion, that almost makes too much sense that Chapter 6 is going to be the Chapter 3 island, but really early on. So we'll see Tilted Towers before it got frozen. We'll see the Foundation statue before it was cut in half. We'll see a bunch of old versions of the Chapter 3 POIs. We'll probably even get either an older Daily Bugle or whatever POI was gonna be there before the Daily Bugle. Personally, I think this theory makes way too much sense to not be in the game. And also because I really don't want it to be a dream theory. I hate dream theories. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think of this theory in the comments down below. I honestly am very curious what you guys think about this season, at least story-wise. But with that, I shall see you all in the next one. Goodbye for now.